The clown has no penis.
Here we are, just merely an hour and a half late. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Mixed Open Show in December. How's it going, guys?
Holy Jesus Christ, are you shitting me right now? Wow, it's been a tough Saturday night.
You thought work was hard this week.
I swear to goodness. But you know what, dude? People in hell want fucking ice water. Look at you all fucking tied up on the button there, dude.
This is kind of way the night's been going.
God, fucking Chris Beers 2.0 coming in hot over here at the Beer Budget BMX Show.
With Mikey saying it's been that kind of night, it's a bold-ass statement.
Oh, that's a bold statement. That's for sure. Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's a bold statement.
Cotton, I love it. 3-1 odds.
Easy, Cotton.
It's brought to you by Dan's Comp. It's a bold statement.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
And for those of you guys that don't know, if you're looking for a discount code at Dan's Comp, make sure you use budget at checkout.
Budget, all caps, baby. Let's go. At the end of checkout, saves you 15%, and supposedly you get free shipping too. They just threw that in there earlier this week, so a lot of people getting stoked on the Beer Budget BMX Show and the saver code. So good for them. Hillbilly Lee, Brighton Irons, and Matt Heaps. Appreciate those guys so much. It's been a long couple of years to make that happen, and you know what? The fans are happy, for sure.
Hey, I was just about ready to use it.
On your phone.
So I was about ready to use it myself right before we got on. But then Rick finally figured out, or Sean, or somebody, or Mike, or Billy, somebody figured out how to make this shit show work, and we got it going.
Billy. Yeah, right, Billy.
We got a shit ton of freaking zip ties and freaking duct tape going on this show right now. I swear to Christ.
Your studio doesn't have that in it. You ain't doing it right, man.
Yeah, little JB Weld here and there, never heard a frame, right?
Yeah. Hey, the crazy part is, we didn't have this problem when we were in Tulsa.
We didn't have this problem last week.
A couple weeks ago. And we did 2 shows, which were bangers, and appreciate everybody that was in the Expo Center tuned in to what we had going on over there. Wow. Good God. I mean, dude, 2,000 views on both shows, just on the Beer Budget show end, and then with what you got going on over there, Justin, and your page, and then All Things BMX.
That was huge, man.
My God, the feedback was so freaking fire from the Expo Center.
Oh, dude, those were fun. Lots of fun and lots of views there. We got a banger tonight, though. We bumped the gate getting started, but it's all right. We're going to recoup. We're going to make the semi and probably shit the bed in the main because we had a really late start. So
yeah, that's okay. I mean, that's given. I mean, given our age, we're still tied for Act 1.
Well,
so we're going to be cool. I mean, if we got to revamp to St. Cloud, Florida, we will. I mean,
problem is
hell or high water, we're going to be fine, baby. We're going to be young bucks.
It's the pregame. Pregame's going to get us fucked up, right? So that's where we're at. But we got some topics this evening that came in. People were throwing them in. You and I were talking about them throughout the day. Before we do that, though, what's everyone going to be doing on this BMX break that we've got? What have you guys been doing? We aren't racing.
Well, I mean, dude, you just got off the Mighty Mo's freaking BMX cruise. How did that go?
It was great. Barry did it awesome.
Of course.
He did his speech, and then the next night he did his he had a documentary that I forget which sponsor made for him. It was awesome. Sorry, forgot. And then the dodgeball was was fire as always. Toga party was off the chain, and everyone had a great time. If you haven't seen already, he's flooding social media. People are already reserved for next year. The guest of honor next year, DL. How cool is that?
Dominguez Lamogula. Hey, dude, the guy trains some high-notch people, dude.
Well, but what a story, right? The guy has his own career that he can talk about, what he's done, as a world champ himself, and then he can go in and talk about, just like you said, all the world champs and pros that he's training. So I'm looking forward to seeing him on the boat next year. be a good time. And you guys, it's really here's your plug. It's inexpensive to go. All right, like you can get a balcony for the cruise. It's a 5-night cruise for about less than $1,500. So less than $1,500, you can go on a cruise for 5 nights right out of Miami, and have a great time.
It was at the airline flight though.
I know,
it wasn't terrible.
I
It
love
wasn't
it.
terrible. Well, for you guys, it might be different. Yeah.
Yeah, I guarantee it.
Sure.
I get it, and everything aside, dude, I'm digging the whole thing. I'm like a 4-hour drive from Long Beach.
Can you imagine him in the dodgeball contest? It's hard to hit this little fucker.
So, but here's the thing, Mike. I don't think he can make the dodgeball tournament. So it's the first day. It's the first day
between Barry and freaking Jeff Upshaw. There's gonna be problems.
You ain't gonna make it.
It's a
dude. It's 10 at night. It's 10 at night on the first night. So here's the thing. I didn't make it. I did not make it. And I'm like, fuck this. I'm going to bed. I went to bed.
After second round, Justin? Oh,
dude,
Jesus Christ.
I wasn't even on a team because I'm like, fuck that. Like, you guys saw pictures before we were leaving. Like, so you get on the boat about noon because Mo and Anita do an awesome job of getting you on early. They take care of all the jitters, the questions for you. So they get you right on the boat, right? You're on there, but like you can't get to your room till 1. And then you don't get your luggage and shit till 3. It's just normal with the cruise. But then you're just left to wander around. Well, you're going to drink and you eat, and you drink and you eat. And then you're like, oh, damn, dude. 10 o'clock at night. I'm too old for that shit, man. And
I don't know, but you're looking pretty swollen, that Crenshaw t-shirt there, son.
I got to build them. But then, dude, so then you have your tournament that night. And right after that, man, the fun part is like, taking off out of the port and everything. And yeah, it's everything is handled by Anita and Mo. So you got questions, they're the ones that take care of it. It's a good time. And it's just a bunch of BMXers hanging out on this boat with, a couple other thousands of people just having a good time. So definitely.
It's been that way for the past couple of years.
Yeah, that's what makes it fun.
Oh, Anita, they've done a spectacular job. The hard part with us over here on the West Coast side is like,
time to drink, Mike.
Here we go on the West Coast side. Got to take a drink. We barely just got the Wi-Fi freaking figured out, and we're taking a drink right now.
Pinky and Bunky and Sean Gifford and Donnie Alexander, Abishon. What's going on, guys?
Yeah,
what's going on, guys?
Big Rig's in there. Cardoza's in there.
Technical difficulties has just been a hinder for freaking a Saturday night.
Nick Quinn just joined us. What's happening, buddy?
Oh shit. Oh, wait.
What is going? Oh, speaking of bumping the gate. But yeah, so there's your there's your mighty. There's Nick Valencia.
Remember this, baby? Woo! Ripping in the mitten. This. It just smells all kinds of Waterford Oaks right here. This guy. What
it's a hint of
shaved in like 6 months.
It's got a musk of NBL scent on it.
It's got something on it. I think Rick's been sleeping with it.
When's he getting on the cruise is what I want to know.
Valencia or Quinn? We need both. We need both Nicks on there. Nick Quinn and Nick Valencia both need to be on that boat.
Hey, big shout to Nick Quinn. You
got your
Nick Quinn? Yeah. Nick Quinn? Yeah.
He's in there.
Nick Quinn. Yep.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, jeez.
Hold on. We got to do our part.
Our what was that movie? Yeah, there you go. Thanks, Nick Quinn.
Yeah.
What was that?
Baby.
John Aykroyd.
Aykroyd
and
Blues Brothers.
There you go.
Blues
Brothers. Brain fart.
How the hell you have a brain fart with freaking the?
Because I'm fucking old. That's why.
You
leave me alone.
Shit, I thought I was old. God damn. Nick Quinn, the only guy that freaking sponsors 2 of the tied for NAG 1 podcast.
Tied.
Good shit.
Epic stuff. Gotta love Nick Quinn.
Yeah.
Huh?
Anywho, carry on, Justin. Hell of a show, bud. Doing a good job.
Well, I'm doing what I can.
And welcome back. Here you thought you were going to be like, we're going to take a little bit of a break, but I'm like, hey, Justin, let's do a mixed open show.
Yeah.
And then we got like communication problems and all kinds of shit. And you're like, sounds good, bro. All right, let's go it. And
then we just spent an hour and a half.
He got back in the cruise and was fucking bored. That's what happened.
I'm just saying, dude.
No, I've been anything but bored, man. Holy shit, it's been busy. Busy. Hey, there she is. There's the first build. There's the first Crenshaw build.
Looking really good. Looking really
That's yours?
Look at that.
Yeah, that's it.
I like the color.
Yeah. She turned out nice. Can't complain. It's good. She's nice. Shout out, Crenshaw, sponsor and a fluffy podcaster. I appreciate it.
The fluffy podcast. Hey, you know what? Big man. He was on the show, baby.
That's about, dude. Hey.
Come on, ATV, baby. Shit. Come on, son. You know, we all can't be like Chris Beers and just be hanging out with Bob Seger and all that. Kind of bullshit.
Him and Bill Ryan on that carbon fiber Supercross.
Oh my God, we can't get Bill Ryan thrown in this freaking fiasco.
Well, we got plenty of topics here, but let's if you want to get the shit show started right, let's dive into this stuff we were talking about the other night with these emails coming out asking for donations. Everyone thought they were phishing the emails and shit. They came out from the mothership asking people to make their donations to the USA Foundation. Like, how do we feel about this? Like, USA BMX is sending out emails now asking for donations. Like, not that this is anything any other sport doesn't do, because like if you're in travel ball, if you're in gymnastics or dance, like this typically happens. But like we've got a pretty opinionated base within BMX racing. I'd love to hear your stuff in the chat, how you guys feel about it. You know, I read some stuff that we talked about, like, you know, you have that 3-year cycle of bike riders and people that come in and out of the sport. Caruth was talking about on a thread somewhere, and really got my gears turning on where, you know, it kind of hit home where, you know, reaching out in these manners with email and stuff from the mothership, like, you know, how this could help the retention rate. I myself, even I commented on it, and I normally don't comment on many things on No Hold Bars, but I said, look, if I'm going to make a donation, I'm donating it directly to my local track. How do you guys feel about it? How do you feel about donating to the USA Foundation? Let's get in this topic. What do you think? What do you think, Mike?
I'm not donating shit.
Yeah, that's
like you, my home track or a track near me, sure, but not to the foundation. I mean, dude, they ain't making enough money.
It depends on what you read, and I really don't know. I don't see their taxes, so fuck if I know. You know,
right?
Yeah,
I
mean,
don't.
It's a tough deal when you go and you're like donating all year long, and then you just get done with a week
in Tulsa.
Okay,
yeah.
And then you still got Christmas, and whatever else you got going on, birthdays, this, that, and the other, and it's just like nonchalant, like a mass kind of like text email goes off and it's like, dude, I don't remember this shit last year.
Well, it's new, and I'm down for them trying new stuff like that. Like, hey man, maybe it's more of a direct line, you know, communication to the end user, the rider. There was something in there. So Nick Valencia, the foundation, doing just fine. You don't need to stress your wallet out for the foundation one bit. Nick Quinn, support local tracks and local teams 100%. Yeah, again, you know, there was something in there though. And it might go a little right on this or left. It doesn't matter. There's no way. But I'm going to go off topic. Originally, of the USA Foundation, there was a thing in there about knowing the CEO. Right? You know, hey, this is just wanted to get to know you. If you read that email from Clayton John, and I'm going to tie this in here to something that happened on the cruise. There's a generation of riders right now that have no idea who that person is, that don't also have an idea of, like, you know, some of these pillars that we put up in our sport, right? And where I wanted to go with this was your thoughts on that. Again, so you get these new riders in, and then this email hits with, you know, getting to know that person. do you feel there was an opportunity in there where they could have done better, bringing it in a little more personal, maybe like getting to know this pro or something and using that as a segue into asking for donations? What do you think?
I think it's kind of like a cheap pop because it came so last minute, you know, with everything going on. You know, okay, we just got done with Grands. Everybody's getting ready for Christmas. You know, you got presents, you got this, that, the travels, and then you get like a random, like, kind of mass text where it's like, "Hey, what's up?" And like,
I don't remember any other section bodies ever doing that.
You know, I don't know you. And we're just trying to see if we can get some like last minute freaking donations into this and that and the other,
right,
for the foundation. I was like, wait, what? I mean, and not to be like a dick, you know, because like, okay,
what's up, Josh?
The foundation side, they got the Rise deal.
No, not to say that it's not a good cause, but
we like. Do you see, or does anybody see or hear anybody going and saying, "Oh, dude, thank God for the foundation coming on board to help us with our track," or "Thank goodness the foundation is here because it gave us somebody to lean on when we were doing rebuilding or infrastructure or this, that, and the other. We had problems with our moto sheets or like moto manager, whatever the case may be." You don't see that.
It's not that it doesn't happen, but we just don't. It's not, you know, national news for us. I mean, which most BMX stuff is. No, and not saying they're not doing a good job, but you're right. I don't see where anybody said they saved our ass,
because it's social media is so saturated right now. You would think somebody would have that out there.
Thank God for you guys. I wouldn't know what I'd done without you. You know, somewhere along the line.
You know, and you just don't see it. Hill Ray, what's up, Wheeler? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the biggest part that we have over here in the West Coast. Drink.
God damn it. Well, Brian said, Brian Robert, he's, you know, get those donations in for the year in. They are tax breaks. And Brian, to what I was saying, most of your tracks are also nonprofit, so there's tax breaks there. And again, when you donate, we all know this. Like, are there speedways out on the West Coast?
Jesus, here we go.
Like Speedway gas stations, right? So, like, we all know this. When you donate at Speedway, they're like, you want $1 for whatever. We know that, like, that dollar, they collect all of it, and then they use it as a tax write-off. This is the same thing that happens here. Like, all that money that you raise for, so I think it's Race or Life and all those things, like, yeah, it's a tax write-off for them, even though, like, you know, we generated it. However, like, it's nothing new. It's nothing new in the corporate structure, and I got to beat them up over that. Like, do your thing, right? But again, to what you were saying, Mike, like, how's it helping at the grassroots level? And I don't know, like, I don't know, like, if that foundation does stuff, like, if you've got a track, I got a track, and I'm like, yo, I need some help. I don't know what they do, but hopefully
we could call someone to find out. Not tonight, but I mean, we could call someone to actually get that information that works for the foundation. But I don't know either. But like Rick said, I've never heard where they just stepped up for somebody.
Okay.
So why do they need, you know, donations? I don't know. I have no idea.
Nick Quinn says the associates of Speedway use that shit as a tip jar. I don't doubt it. That's why I pay.
Makes me want to put my glasses back on after that one.
Dude, it's a brutal fucking chat room right now. Like, shit is on fire. I mean, even the technical difficulties that we went through and all this shit, man, the fans are on fire right now. They're on point. They're looking for a show. They want some shit talking. You know what? They came to the right place. The Mixed Open Show, baby. Let's go.
There's no fucking rules here.
I mean, after the Grands is the worst time to ask someone for money. If you're a BMXer.
Dude, you bring up, Mike, that's a great point, man. Like, when you're a BMXer, you're broke as an effing joke. Like,
you get home from the Grands, it's like, fuck, how am I going to buy Christmas?
No, yeah, it was like go to Grands or do the cruise. I'm like, we're doing the cruise because I didn't do any nationals. I was literally like broken ribs, and so like I didn't give a shit. But yeah, it's a great point. Like, hey, you just spent probably $5,000 or $7,000 grands. Let me ask you for like, ugh. But again, there's people that don't go to Grands that do need a tax write-off. So good for them.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. What's the way to go? I mean, our credit card companies love us. Oh,
I actually heard this when I was working in Florida was from a person debating going to the Worlds. They said, yeah, I can open up another credit card. I'm right at the point or something like where I get enough on a credit card. A new credit card might be a little bit higher interest, but I can get enough on that card to go to Worlds. I said, Jesus Christ, like, no.
I would like, go to Worlds, buy another car.
Right.
Worlds, remodel my house.
Like, right? Pay off the previous Worlds trip.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Because most people that go to the Worlds to continue to go year after year.
What's one more year? Hey, no problem. We can refinance. Don't worry.
Hillary says, I'm hoping USA BMX streams some of the race manager tutorials that they're holding at Summit in February. I don't want to spend the track funds to go after the cost of slurry. Hillary, you bring up a great point.
Oh my God, dude, Hillray. Let's bring it back a little bit.
Hey, okay. Rick, all we've done is bring it back.
Giphy over there, Die Job.
Yeah.
He sponsored both shows, right? He's the one that did the foam fingers for Hillray.
Hillray is that she's meant.
She's over there, Manzanita. Manzanita,
thank you.
On the 831.
Yeah, she's blowing everybody up.
Oh my goodness! Right now, I feel bad for Sean. Over there, poor guy.
I don't.
Yeah, he's handsome as hell.
He's loving life, bro. He's making money.
Over there, freaking Belvedere, Illinois,
moving and grooving.
He's over there screaming, "Let it snow! Let it snow! Let it snow!" Because he's getting paid, son.
Was he the one that posted the thing about if you plow out the hard rock, you should keep it plowed out? Is he the one that posted that?
Yeah, because I don't think he has that.
I don't think he does either.
No, I put the whole thing where
I love Die Jobs bringing the fingers to the 559 for foot class party.
Oh shit! Damn, Hillary's gonna be at the 559 party next week. Oh my God, it's gonna be a hell of a holiday.
It's gonna be a danger.
Hopefully we get the microphones figured out.
We'll have it figured out.
Yeah, we'll get it figured out.
We'll get it figured out. We know people.
Yeah. Oh, Hillary just dropped the ball. Big Sean over there at Die Job, he did 100 foam fingers earlier this year.
Yeah.
For Angels Camp over there at Frogtown and for Manzanita BMX. And you know what?
28th.
Look at that. Look at that tumbler you got over there.
No,
you know what?
It's a water. It's straight water bottle, dude. It's like a Gatorade one.
Yeah.
No tumbler. I don't want no tumbler, kid. I got one, and that's the only one I need.
Yeah, erase. That's the only thing you got over there, bud.
You got that?
I got a size 34 freaking ATB Syndicate thong that is getting ready to be worn next week.
By who?
Over there in the 559 by myself, because I'm going to take one for the team, and it's the District Mom Body Shot Challenge going on next weekend.
You better make sure you take a pack of them dude wipes for him, because those are white right now.
These things are so white.
That means no burritos for a week, bro.
Dude,
they are so white.
Those things are more white than Midwest, dude. Oh my goodness.
You're in content right now.
No burritos next week for you.
Dude.
Ain't no District Mom safe coming from the 559. I'm just saying.
Are you wearing them during the wheelbarrow race? Hillary wants to know.
Fuck, he's not, because I got to wheelbarrow him. No,
don't worry about it.
He ain't wearing that motherfucker. I can guarantee you that.
Hell no.
Well, that'll be forfeit.
Hey, I got the feather boa and shit, like freaking goddamn Hulk Hogan and all kinds of shit. I got freaking nipple twisters. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, no, he's not wearing those.
Anything for the fans.
Hey,
Anything that's that.
Giffy, I need you to get on another one of them thongs. Nick Quinn said he'd wear that thing backwards.
Well, you know, Valencia might just show up, you know, and then
Giffy says no burritos or special sauce.
With Nick Valencia and freaking Nick Quinn over there at Motor City, Harley Davidson. Big shout out to Nick Quinn. Motor City.
Take one for the team. Ever since I put him on my team, I've been taking one for the team.
I'll be taking more than the team, baby. It's going to be good. I'm going to have one of them piss boners, and it's going to be epic.
Oh, my God. Piss boner just might have hit a new. That's, wow. Mike, I could have sent you the login to my Restream so you could see all of them.
Yeah.
You want me to? I can still send it.
We got enough over here on our side.
That's all right. I don't have.
Hey, you're looking swole with that Crenshaw freaking shirt there, buddy.
It's because I bought it in a medium XL.
Exactly. Hey, do what you guys do, baby. It's all about the fans. At this point, who gives a shit?
Hey, dude, we're just happy we're on the air at this point.
Right? Hour and a half late.
Oh, Jesus. Shit.
Sorry to all you East Coasters for us putting you back an hour and a half. I mean, West Coasters don't care. They're laying around the house anyway.
Just here. We're fucking here. So we talked about Mighty Moser as a donation. We got the two people that we're gonna call in, but we can skip them topics if you want. Let's talk.
Jesus Christ! Did you see Hillary? Hillary's like, I don't know what a piss boner is. Oh, Hillary!
You're gonna stick that finger in the end of it.
Jesus Christ!
That a girl.
Good Lord!
I told you we were related.
Oh man.
And this is what we do on a Saturday night.
Yeah, when sign up for it.
When it's the off season, you just never know. I mean, whether it be technical, mechanical.
Well, I think we can still.
There's always problems.
Can't we count it still as training? It's still training, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you know this, but I got a Mike Melvin sprint stand right here, so like it's training. We're training.
It's over there behind DVS.
It's right there.
Right there.
DVS hasn't fucking skipped a beat for the past 3 weeks. He was looking good during Grands. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Yeah, we're so if you guys are looking for your own Mike Melvin sprint stand, Mike, where do they get their own?
Just go to my Facebook page. Mike Melvin, and let me know you want one. I mean, obviously now it's gonna be awful hard for you to get them for Christmas unless you're gonna pick them up. But yeah, hit me up. Those side acts. Hell, I just posted a set of brand new Icon forks on there for a Christmas deal for a hell of a screaming deal. I can't believe no one's hit me up on them. Figured at least Justin would need them or something for his other Crenshaw.
You guys have shit going on.
I got some bootleg.
There's a whole lot of shit going on
right now. Carbon ones.
Yeah, Robbie uses his sprint stand all the time. I mean, a lot of people use them. I've sold a lot of them, but they do work if you'll use them. You got to put the time in, though. Look at that dye job apparel cha-ching sign behind me.
That little cha-ching right there, right above your head, dog.
That is legit. Oh,
Sean,
hooking us up.
What's up, Binky?
Oh, the super producers in the house.
Kramer, what's up, Kramer?
Happy birthday. I know I texted you earlier, but happy birthday.
Super producer checking in with the birthday.
On the refrigerator door. I know.
Oh, look at that. There's DVS.
Oh,
DVS.
Dude.
Look at that. Hey. All Things BMX. They got one of them fancy dancy freaking
we weren't the only
pictures,
ones.
too.
We were the top two. You know,
man.
They're tied for NAG 95.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, definitely. What's up, Nelson Allen? Yep, JT said goodbye. Yep, that's for sure. A lot of people are saying goodbye these days. We almost said goodbye before we ever got started tonight.
We were getting ready to tap out real quick.
I was like, fuck it, let's just drink.
Yeah, till birthday boy showed up.
There it is. There you go, Mikey.
Thank you, Justin. That's it right there.
Man, look at that friggin' sprint stand, baby.
It's any size race bike. Get your first straight power going on, and it'll definitely help you down the every out of the gate at first straight. It definitely works if you use it.
So here's your setup. Here's your perfect setup.
Donnie.
You go get your get your Skillgate timing system off Amazon or local whoever if they got one. They're like, I don't know, $120. All right, get your little wheel thing to measure. I got one for like $20. And I got your stand for like $40 or something. Dude, I'm all in, and it's less than all them fancy bullshit that you can buy. You ain't gonna fucking use anyway. And you actually use this
4145X coming in hot.
Oh shit!
No
That's
more
your
cruiser.
class,
What's up,
dude.
Justin Mead? How you doing, buddy?
Good thing for Kramer because I'm getting out and going with 4650.
There you go. Welcome to the vet class of experts.
I'm all about the fat class, dude. I need
Shut
that.
the fuck up, fat class. Shut up.
Easy, dude. Are you Jewish? Are you Jewish? I see my fucking goddamn fucking contract for fucking tomorrow.
What, you seen your Peter for the first time in 6 years? What?
Hell yeah.
Your belly's smaller, yeah.
Fucking rub one out, dude.
Well, I don't want to hear about all that.
What the hell just happened?
What? Sorry.
Thank you.
Family problems. Sorry.
Oh, it's contract Sunday coming up, bro.
Yeah,
Is
we're
it?
good. We're good.
It's wacky contract season.
Wacky contract.
Jesus
Just like
Christ.
silly season. Yeah, same thing.
Hey, everything else in between. Like, I mean, Jesus Christ. Everybody's like chomping at the bit right now. Last time I checked, we had a great show freaking last week. Everybody's like, oh, GT this, GT that, Haro this, Haro that. Like, what about that? What about that? Like, damn, dude, where the hell did you guys come from with your pop-up fucking podcast shows?
Well,
It's
hey,
like,
I just resigned.
I don't even follow podcasts for shit, but I saw a whole bunch. I was like, I've never seen any of these before.
Last time I checked, it was like All Things BMX and Beer
What's
Bridges
up, Bill?
BMX.
Oh, there's more.
Dear Billy BMX, there you go.
You know, I'll give a little bit of love to Everett. You know, even though Everett gave a cheap pop to you there, JT.
It was planned.
I'll throw it in there for him. But all these other guys, like,
I mean, the dude's
Dude,
racing. He's
he
racing
comes from-
intermediate. Like, how you going to talk shit? Like, you're intermediate, Everett. Come on, bro. Get in the fucking expert class where you're talking shit. You got to get your podcast in that expert class, too, son.
yeah, Everett goes and be like, oh, dude, he's running his mouth, this, that, and the other. Dude, I did your mom in fucking back when I was in high school. Bro, you didn't graduate, dude. Don't give me this freaking I did your mom at high school,
Oh, my
dude.
God.
You uneducated, dude.
Oh,
All right?
Jesus.
Yeah, Dustin Jacobs. I see he's riding a new groupie frame these days.
God, they're good
Are they
looking.
sponsoring him?
I don't know for sure, but man, there's some nice frames. What's up, Justin Shepard? How are you?
Justin Shepard.
Yo, what up? Yeah, you know, I mean,
I don't know for sure.
They jumped on board.
If they're not, they should.
Upsaw.
They should.
What's
They
that?
should. If they're not sponsoring him, they should.
Oh, absolutely. Dustin can fucking ride. There's no doubt about
Yeah,
that.
He's
That
all about
dude-
the eights, baby.
Eighths and quarters, baby. He's always got them.
Eights and quarters, baby.
The other thing is like he does a lot of stuff locally, and he can move a lot of frames. If somebody got behind
a lot
him,
of kids.
right? Somebody got behind him, and he was pushing them like right there. He's going to move the frames that it would cost someone to give him 2 frames.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, he'll definitely help you out. I mean, I did the same thing for Claiborne back in the day.
Right.
I pushed a lot. I mean, everybody around here was riding Claiborne for a while.
No, you're kind of tight with Richard Bunt over there.
It was a good thing.
I'm gonna throw it out there too because
Richard's a great guy. I'm not gonna lie. Richard's an awesome dude.
man, you got a lot of love over there at Grants there, bud.
I mean, hell, he is the mayor. So
Here, man.
Yeah, Billy confirmed they do not sponsor him, but they should. We'll start a petition.
He does. You're right. He does a lot with the kids, the dirt jams, the jump jams, the team. I mean, he does. I mean, and the first time I'd met him was at the Grands a couple years ago, and yeah, he kind of stuck on me, a little bit. I was impressed with the following he has and what he's doing now.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, appreciate John Gaynor joining us, and the Shep Dog himself with the greatest first name ever. Noah just joined us. Noah, glad to see you in here, buddy.
Well, he may not sponsor him, but Billy, you're supposed to be sponsoring us. I don't know what happened to that.
Well,
you take my sign down and everything.
Yeah, you know how Billy goes. He's just waiting on breakfast.
I'm tired of seeing that sponsor advertised here.
He wants a breakfast burrito from Giffy. That's all he owns. Like, dude.
Look how long it took me to get a fucking hat.
Hey, 3:30 in the afternoon, and gate 9 comes aboard. Like, he's ready to go. Gotta give the guy.
Hey, Jeff
Gotta
Upsall's a
give him.
beast.
Gotta give him credit, dude. He just wants to stretch.
Hey, Billy's doing good things right now, man. I'm loving seeing him grow. That's awesome. Not just doing team, but he's number place. But he's I love seeing that. That's awesome.
Team Billy, huh?
Get my pin.
I'm Team Jen. Hey, I'm just saying.
I can't say that. Then I would be
don't
trying to be a traitor.
Don't be flexing on it.
Hey, no, Jay. You know me. I post her billboard. No.
You
I
can't
post
go
her
back
shit.
on that
Oh,
bullshit.
fuck off.
Hey,
I can do whatever the fuck I want to.
Hey, whatever, dude. I don't give a shit. Dude.
I post her motorboards every year. Yeah. Every year and talk about them.
Yeah. Are you Jewish? I see my contract for tomorrow.
You will be by the time you sign it tomorrow. That mother, you think I'm cheap now, mother.
Anywho, hey, Justin, great show, Justin.
Hey,
keep it going, baby.
Just want to let you guys know I'm still here, hanging out with you guys. I'm here for contracts. I'm here for contract negotiations.
Love a squirrel, it happens. Squirrel. Yeah, right, squirrel. Definitely. Quarter.
Yeah, well, we did have an hour and a half pre-game.
Yeah, we were a little bent up for an hour and a half.
We definitely pre-preed.
Hey, Mike, is that USB-C cable plugged in that Rick plugged in?
It's fucking a shit show, dude.
It wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't. It was not plugged in.
And it still didn't work. Jesus,
it's working now.
We made it work.
All right, dude.
No one tell the difference.
Hey, we're doing all right, dude. Nobody knows. Hey, line, I'm crying. I ain't shed a tear. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
You better not shed a tear. Shit.
Take a drink.
Can't be a pussy and a pro. Come on.
Goddamn shit right. Dude.
Speaking to that guy.
Have you seen freaking Hollywood Mike Miranda?
Yeah, I saw him on Facebook today.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, saw a picture of him.
Did any of you guys get over to his jam?
No.
No?
We didn't. No, because it's on a Sunday. We wanted to, but
too far away.
It's on a Sunday, and it's an 11-hour drive each way. So
never mind. And that makes okay.
We wanted to. Yeah, I'd love to go. And I even hit him about it. He goes, they did it on Sunday because that's the day they typically race. But even state qualifier weekends at your track, you change it to a Saturday to accommodate all the people. But
yeah, you want me to try calling him?
Well, I'm sure Mike has a schedule too. So
yeah, we can try calling Mike. Or is he Rick? Is he calling us or are we calling him? Or don't
He's supposed to be calling us.
He's supposed to be calling in. We got a handful. We got Hollywood Mike Miranda lined up. He says he's going to call in, and we got Danny Pena from Vintage BMX. He's on YouTube and throws a lot of good videos over there.
He's in the chat room. I've seen him already.
Yeah,
he is.
So we got Hollywood is supposed to chime in, and so is Danny.
He's in the chat room.
I mean, they got.
Shut up, Dwayne.
Everybody's like schedule is different and all that stuff. So I threw it out there. Like, hey, we're gonna be doing a joint show and everything. They got a big live show going on tomorrow, tonight, or live show going on tomorrow with Kevin Wilson.
Yeah,
Hollywood Mike Miranda and Danny Pena. They got like a big trivia thing going on.
Good.
And which is cool.
Because I know Dirty Knobs has been kind of obsolete here. It was late because of the passing of Eric's mom.
Yeah.
And trying to get Eric on the show is
Big Mama Carter.
Yeah, so that's
gotta love me.
Kind of been missing out on that for about a month or so, and maybe two. And but they'll be back.
Yeah,
they'll be back, no doubt.
Tomorrow night looks like pretty eventful. I'm looking forward to it too. With Hollywood and Danny Pena and Kevin, they're going to be doing some live trivia, which
from current or old? The old school?
No, they're just doing trivia.
Oh, like I say,
there's no freaking
no dates. Okay.
Yep, nothing.
I got a trivia question. I got a trivia question for you.
All right.
Who's the only female pro that has won the NBL Pro Women and ABA Pro Women?
Kim Hayashi.
Try again.
No.
Bonnie Haitlin.
She's never pro. Nope. Not Bonnie.
It's not Bonnie Haitlin.
Arizona. That's your hint. That's your hint.
Huh?
That's your hint. Arizona.
Oh, Elise?
Try again.
No, she's not from Arizona. Arizona.
What the fucking? Hell you get
shut up.
Elise?
Who did
I
you
don't
say?
give a shit.
Who did you say?
I said
Shut
Bonnie
up.
Hutland.
Yeah, you're way off. ABA, yeah.
She's East Coast, bro.
Dominique, no.
There you go. Ding, ding, ding.
Was it?
Ding, ding, ding. Dominic. Oh, George Vick got it. GV's on top of it.
Yes.
Hey, you're on timeout. Fuck yeah. Way to go, birthday
I'm on
boy.
timeout. Bonnie Hutland. Oh, you and your fucking guess.
You were so far.
Fucking from the
You're
east.
so far off. Oh, she's only like 30 years
You
old.
fucking threw a fucking Hail Mary, dude. You're
Oh,
like,
Leaf.
I don't know.
Well, Elise wrote for a team out of Arizona. That's what I
Give
was
me that
thinking.
bullshit. Robbie, give me a high five. Come on.
Get the shit out of here.
Right.
Yeah,
No, because
okay.
Dominic,
Oh my God.
Dominic was really good.
Right,
When they
exactly.
started going- when women posts started going to the Supercross tracks, she couldn't ride the Supercross.
Oh, I remember. I remember when she showed up to Worlds and tried to do it.
Hey,
Yeah.
but who didn't listen? I got the fantasy league right here, dude. We're ready to go.
You know, but I mean,
Hey?
Oh, we didn't watch that ATB episode, huh, Billy? Okay, well, hey, sorry, bro.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Billy's in there too?
Oh, he's talking
Hey,
shit.
Billy.
Yeah.
Shit.
Walski, what's up, brother?
Walski, what's up, Brando? Let's go. Oh, my God. Dude, can't wait to see Walski.
I can't wait to see his new. I want to see his new riders for his daughter. What's up, Donnie? How you doing, bud? Hey, we'll see you here on Christmas, right? Don't flake on me. My wife will kill you.
Wow.
You and Rick both.
Anywho, that's. Oh, shit. Wait.
Yeah, you got your stunner shades on.
My
Your future's so bright. You got to wear your shades, man. Good question there, Justin. Like that. That was a good one.
Don't be fucking. You see that shit, dude? Came in hot, dude. Came in.
What's up, Jimmy D?
You want another trivia question real quick?
Oh, I don't know
Let's
if
go.
I want to get Greek.
Does it have to do? I'll take the over under, and does it have to do with GT free agent? And
No.
horror?
Here we go. True or false? BMX was created in 1950s.
True.
You think it was started in the 50s?
Yep. In Europe.
That is false. The statement that BMX was created in the early 50s is false. BMX started, which stands for BMX Motocross, actually created in the 60s, originated in Southern California.
I beg to differ. If you really do your research, you go back and look, you see guys back in Europe racing bikes through the dirt, through the jumps, in the forest. And that's what they really no, it wasn't. It didn't come out across as classified as BMX,
There you go.
but it was single speed bikes that were racing on jumps and through the woods. And
Jesus,
it wasn't mountain biking. It was relatively level played.
George Vick just has a specific date.
Do I have a specific date?
No, George does.
I can't remember my birthday, bro. Don't ask me.
No. I said George Vick says July 10th, 1969. He has a specific date.
Really? Well, yeah. Okay.
Hey, I was 1 year old.
Actually, I did watch
You
that.
were 1 year old.
Don't worry. I'm asking Robbie. Okay, he's the birthday boy. He knows what's up.
In what year? In 1969, you were 1 year old?
No, 79.
What in the?
Don't get it twisted, dude. Carry on, Robbie. You're looking good, dude.
I always believe
You said 69? Is that what you said?
Yeah, it's what Gmo said. Yeah.
69. Yeah, 69. He said 69, not 79, bud. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know you're 10 years younger than me. That's why.
Let's go outside of BMX racing. Are you ready?
Wow. Here we
We'll
go.
go to dirt jumping. You guys know dirt jumping.
Yeah.
All right. The trick known as a toboggan.
Yeah.
What state was it invented in? Was it Oregon, California, Michigan, or Pennsylvania?
The T-Bog.
Yeah.
Who invented it?
No. What state was it invented?
I know, but who invented it would help with what
No.
gives it away. I would say Pennsylvania.
I got to jump back in the
There you go, Oregon.
You know, I would say Michigan just because where he's from, but because he would do that's kind of
From
question
where
he'd
he's
ask.
from? Justin?
Because that's what that kind of question he'd ask. Because it's going to prop up his state. I'm going to say Michigan for shits and giggles.
I'm going to say
Final answer.
Nope. Nostalgia.
What state?
Out of Vegas?
State.
Huh?
State. What state?
Oregon, Michigan, California.
Nostalgia.
What state?
Oh my!
He's fucking from every state.
Gee, what in the fuck?
You know what I mean?
Rick,
You see what I deal with?
Hey,
Pull
no,
it
you
together.
see
I don't know what state.
You see what I did? Because Corey Nostalgio is fucking ambidextrous and can send that shit no matter where he at.
Okay, one more time. Oregon, California, Michigan, or Pennsylvania? Where was the toboggan trick invented?
Jimmy said Pennsylvania. Nick said Pennsylvania.
Yeah, there's a lot of people saying Pennsylvania, but somebody said it earlier. It was Oregon.
By
It doesn't.
Peraza?
I don't. That part I don't
You
have.
don't
the
know?
answer
Okay. I'm just curious.
Peraza.
It was cemented by Lucas Porzio of Chandler, Arizona in the mid-'90s, and nobody does it better. Okay.
Yeah.
All
It
right.
was Oregon, yeah.
He may have been from there, but it was okay. Cool.
Just,
we were
just
wrong.
just so you know, so no one.
Don't give me this weird
no one,
shit, dude.
No
I'll
one
talk
wants to
about
fight
myself,
me.
dude.
No one wants to fight me. There's your correct answer right there. So I am pulling this.
No, we were both wrong. I'm
pulling
just saying that it's just.
Somebody in the background over by you yelled.
No, I said Corey Nasazio.
And you were wrong on both levels.
No,
All
that's
right.
totally different, dude.
I got. Here's a gimme. Here's a gimme. The professional rider signed to Sunday and Odyssey that's known for their very colorful bikes. Is it Harry Mayne, Bob Harrow, Aaron Ross, or Adam Banton?
Man.
Harry
This is
Mayne, Bob Harrow, Aaron Ross, or Adam Banton?
This is like fucking BMX fucking Wheel of Fortune, dude.
He rides for Sunday and Odyssey.
I feel like I need to go fucking rub one out, but I look at Robbie.
I can't. You know what? I honestly, I don't know.
It's his birthday.
I can't even take a guess because I really don't
Nick
know.
Valencia with the win.
Fucking Valencia comes in hot. Jesus Christ.
Well, he's a park bike rider.
He's a team man.
So
That's
little unknown thing. Aaron Ross is a hell of a BMX racer too.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, that's I
He really
I
is.
had no idea. That's
I
all
was
he
gonna
really
say
is.
Travis Rasta, but anyhow,
Yeah.
hey, whatever.
Travis Razda. Other than Nick, nobody and Robbie,
Hey, whatever. It's
no one else knows who that is around here.
No, it's just Justin's show. All
Oh
right.
God,
my
Matt
show.
Haver's watching. Dan
go.
Scott's watching. Get your shit together, Rick.
Hey, I'm
Jesus
stalling.
Christ, got Dan's comp in the fucking
I'm
building
stalling
right now.
for
Jesus Christ.
Danny to call in. I'm just stalling with trivia for him to call in. He does, yeah.
Shit.
And Nick, he's really good, man. I've saw some of his clips of him racing. Here's one, and this is from 2012. Okay, so it's very fair to all of us oldies that are on the show, watching the show. If you're ready, are you ready?
Yeah.
In 2000,
Yes.
in 2012, at the Summer X Games, we all were watching. Okay, which rider attempted a double front flip during the very first round of the Mega Ramp Finals, but he ate shit doing it? Was it Morgan Wade, Chase Hawk, Chad Curley, or Steve McCain? There's a name on there that's never been in the Mega Ramp, just so you know. Stephanie,
No,
it
I'm
was
going
Aaron
with
Ross.
Morgan Wade.
You're going Morgan Wade? I don't know if
Morgan Wade, dude. The guy's a G.
Here we go. 2012 Summer X Games. Which rider attempted to double front flip during the first round of the Mega Ramp, but he didn't land it? Steve McCain, Morgan Wade, Chase Hawk, or Chad Curley?
Jason Hawk.
Okay. I don't know.
I don't.
I don't know if Chase Hawk's been in the Mega Ramp. I don't.
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm just throwing a guess out there. I want to win, so
Nelson.
I don't know.
Nailed it.
I don't remember. I remember watching it, but I don't remember who did that. I know someone did, but I don't remember who it was.
Steve McCain.
Because they didn't win.
Right, they know. It was
Honestly.
it was Steve McCain.
Really?
Yeah.
That's no, it wasn't Morgan Wade. No, Morgan Wade. Morgan Wade was a bad man.
Dude, when I went to the X Games in Minnesota, the last year that they had them, like the legit ones, that dude was on the roll-in for the Mega Ramp, which was absolutely insane. It's Minnesota Vikings Stadium, and we're in the upper bowl. That's where the roll-in, just to give you guys an idea how massive this is. So if you've ever been to a NFL stadium, like that's how high the roll-in is. Like he was doing tail whip bunny hop drop-ins. So they had like this, they just set like this, I don't know, PVC piece of something like a pipe or I don't remember for sure, but I remember sitting in the hotel and I saw a video on Instagram of it, and like he rides up, just bunny hops, tail whips over it, drops in, and then does something. We get to the venue, and like, dude, you gotta go upstairs or take a effing elevator, and then you're eye level, right? So your eye, yeah, bunny, and the roll in, yeah, he's Nick. it was so wild to see it in person. So like one of my very good friends and I, like that was a bucket list trip. We went to the X Games, and 19, the year before COVID. So like to see how massive that ramp, and you guys have probably seen it, like it is fucking huge. And then to put it in perspective, like to see it in an NFL stadium, massive. And the dude just rolls up, bunny hop, boom, goes over, tail whip right over the thing, got his camouflage cargo pants on like a fucking boss. Like,
wow. Gmo was up on that. Gmo was up on that rolling, I guess. It says that Luna was too scared to go up there with him.
I might have been too. Dude, and then when we were on the other side of the stadium, and we were watching the dirt jumping, which was pretty cool because Barry referenced this on the cruise thing, because like he ties it into this like talk. I don't want to give anything away because like his speech and his documentary he's gonna upload on YouTube, so I don't want to give too much away. But he talks about 2019 X Games and how he ended up there, and it's actually a story that might make you, as any guy listening right now, you, as tough as you guys are, might make your eyes sweat just a little bit. Your eyes might sweat, especially when he gets into like, that was a bucket list thing for him. Anyway, he's there. He's doing the dirt jumping thing. We're sitting on the other side of the stadium. So you see, now you're looking at the mega ramp from this way, not eye level. That rickety-ass shady elevator that they would take up to that thing was worse than any construction site I'd ever been on in my whole life, dude. And I mean, I've been on a couple of them at Michigan State University, U of M, and all around Michigan. I'm like, this shit ain't OSHA approved. Then I saw that thing, dude. And like, they had it on there, and then they had I think they had a different way they were trying to get in, but like no way.
Shady as fuck.
Hey, you ain't lying.
Same to you, Julie.
I had the same thing over there by the Niners fucking stadium. I got the big flatbed and all this shit, and I'm like, do. And I was like, yeah, this ain't gonna cut it. It's like, yeah, you want to put like this X amount of steel, and then it's like,
it's like building a ramp on a wheelbarrow with some bricks and shit.
Yeah.
You know,
well, you ain't lying.
To Gmo's point, when you see it on TV, it doesn't look steep, right? And until like, because at the way they put it at the Minnesota thing, like you could walk right up to the railing, and you could like, you almost felt like you could reach out, and you were right, like you could have touched the ramp. Now, granted, you were waist chest high on the railing, but like that thing, when you got to where they dropped in, it almost seemed like it did this, like it went backwards.
Inverted,
dude.
yeah.
It was so massive, and it's kind of a bummer that they don't do like the real X Games anymore, because like the whole experience, when you're there, and Gmo can talk too, it's like they have like a whole little area set up outside the stadium of the experience, right? And they had like a little skate park for bikes, a skate park for skateboards. The very first, that thing they do, the step up thing with the motorcycles.
Yeah.
They do that on Thursday night, and I found out because I was talking to like a dude from ESPN. He was just standing next to me. They do that on Thursday night so they can get good shots of dudes eating shit, right? So then they can like rerun it, like that's the sizzle, and then they plow that down, and they made a pump track, and then they made the little e-bike things that we all make fun of, the Stasics. But they knock that whole jump down and make a pump track and Stasic, and the whole time you're there, you just get this bracelet, and you can ride the pump track, the skate parks, and they had a what's the thing you run on? Parkour. They had a parkour thing. You could just walk around and do all that if you wanted to. Gmo, I thought the half pipe was over at the Armory, because that's where we saw Wu-Tang Clan and somebody else. I believe the half pipe was inside that year, but it was at a different venue. But go ahead, Mike.
Wow. Yeah.
No, it was going to the X Games.
All bent up and on watching the parkour tour.
The going to the X Games was like before it was after post-COVID. Like, man, I wish everybody could experience
parkour
it.
Is freaking legit. Like, goddamn, you see these guys are like sending garden goddamn segways. Like,
Hey,
there ain't nothing there, and like, boom,
Rick.
homeboy's going there toward the wall. Like, ooh, Jesus
Those
Christ,
guys
like,
are all kind of tall, though.
Yeah, are
It's
you
a
sure?
bold ass
What?
comment, Rick.
Missed the street luge and downhill BMX.
Okay, here we go. And here we go.
That's what they just said. That's what they're asking. That's what they're talking about.
The cheap pop for
No,
the
no.
short guy.
No, you they missed the street luge and the downhill BMX. Who doesn't miss the downhill BMX?
Dude.
That shit was sick.
That was the most amazing racing.
It was. That was.
Ain't
dude.
nothing better than fucking Jamaican bobsled team over there, freaking North Star.
Yeah, street luge.
Big time.
Oh yeah,
medium.
it looks like fun, but I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure about my turning abilities at times. I'm good at going straight. But that turn
Oh.
might be a little bit overrated.
It's all right.
Yeah,
Hey, go fast, turn left.
and mine's even less. 'Cause I got a big ass, so it'd be even shorter, closer to the ground.
I got an easy trivia question for you guys. Ready?
What's our favorite Wednesday night podcast? All Things BMX. I win. You said easy.
I got a prize pack. I got a prize pack for you.
Yes.
I got a Syndicate sticker and a OnlyFans, OnlyFlats knockoff OnlyFans pin for you.
Sweet. Wow.
Did it go with my OnlyFans? My
What a
OnlyFans
fucking
shirt?
deal.
Okay, here we go. You ready?
All right, go ahead. Yeah.
True or false? The following three companies are named after BMXers: Haro, Miraco, and Hoffman Bikes. True or false?
True.
I know it should be, but the reason he's asking it is just to fuck us up. So I'm just checking the Miracle thing. I know it's Mira. I get that, but I don't know.
I'll
if
ask it
it's-
again. The following three bike companies, true or false, are named after BMXers: Haro, Miraco, and Hoffman Bikes.
But still, it's Steve Merritt's company.
Hey, nope. Nay, no pressure, dude.
Because
You know what? Fuck it. I'm always a black sheep anyway. I'm gonna say negative.
It's true. Miraco is
there you
named
go,
after
see?
Dave
It
Mira.
makes sense.
Haro is
Miraco-
named after Bob Haro, and Hoffman Bikes.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, it made perfect sense, but it's like it's one of the kind of questions you're like, yeah, there's got to be a trick in there somewhere. But yeah, I knew it was Jay Mira, but
Mm-hmm.
I just that's right. Hey, not the first time I've been wrong today. Hell, not the first time I've been wrong in the last 20 minutes. Shit. I'm used
Damn,
to
look
it.
at you, dude, with the streak.
I'm fucking rolling, baby.
Fuck you. ain't lying.
Downhill.
accountability.
Downhill. Oh, I'm accountable. No doubt about that.
Apparently so.
Yeah. Good shit. God, we're Justin with a banger fucking questions tonight, dude.
I got a
Hey,
And
website.
John Gator, the answer to that question you asked, it was
He-
definitely Pastrana.
Hey, he put you on the spot, dude.
You put us all on the spot. Yeah.
No.
I didn't feel it.
I'm
Damn
not.
thing.
No,
I just-
no,
I'm saying.
no. I got another one. What state is the?
Hey, we're waiting with bells on.
I know. What state is the Texas Toast Jam held in?
Texas Toast Jam? Is that what you said? What state is the Texas Toast Jam? Well, I don't know. What do you guys think?
That's over there freaking.
Sound like a big cowboy hat and Longhorn
Yeah.
Texas, Longhorn Bulls, but
you ain't lying, dude. You freaking nowhere BMX.
you got a belt?
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe want to start riding bulls again.
I can double down on that question. So if you guys know about Texas Toast Jam, it's like it's kind of one of the sort of like the Roots Jam and the one in New York, the Flatland Jam they used to have in New York. Like it's an OG jam. So those that know, you know, who was the main sponsor of the Texas Toast Jam? If you remember, like when they would do the Texas Toast Jam, who was the big sponsor? Was it Odyssey, Eclat? Was it Shadow Conspiracy? Or was it Auburn Bikes?
Damn.
Yeah, we're all drawing dumb over here.
It's a freestyle question.
Yeah, well, that's why we're drawing dumb.
Okay, I'll get you some race ones. It's cool.
Damn. Damn.
Boss, John Gaynor.
Did you just say boss?
The heater right there. Jesus Christ.
I honestly never don't even have a clue.
You don't remember that one? Like the Texas Toast one, where they'd scratch build the ramps and paint them and shit, kind of like Swamp Jam, like that. But
no,
it was like,
I didn't do the freestyle thing. I didn't do so.
it was actually Odyssey. That was like their brainchild.
Was it?
Yep. Yeah.
That's
Wow. I don't know about it on a Saturday night though, man. Damn. Wow.
Did you eat dinner tonight?
What? Why do I need dinner?
I'm just asking.
Because Rick, what you needed was something greasy to shut that pyloric valve down. And I don't know if you know what the pyloric valve does. The pyloric valve slows down the absorption of alcohol into your system. And with an hour and a half pre-lube show, we probably should have been eating some chicken wings or some French fries.
I'm just asking. I'm looking out for your health, brother. That's all I'm doing. I'm just looking out for your health. I want to make sure you don't starve on me.
Hey, health is the last thing I want to worry about after this week. I swear to God. If anybody knows, you know. Hey,
YKUK? Yeah.
It's been a process. I'm telling.
Or YK, I guess it would.
Man.
Yeah. I would just ask it, bro. I would just check. I mean, man, you have when you make some hot wings out here or something.
Look, hey,
a lot of grease on it.
You're looking good, dude.
Mike, you want me to DoorDash some shit to your house?
No, my wife, we buy our chicken wings from our favorite Mexican restaurant here in town.
Oh man. Hey, speaking of chicken wings, we had some chicken wings on the Mighty Mo's cruise. Here comes your plug. When we were at Sports Makers, Playmakers bar on the boat. Whew.
No. You never know with freaking Mighty Mo's, dude. Okay, it's kind of.
Here's a good question. Okay, Acre Jam. Yeah. Who you been following?
Moby Dix, John. There you go.
You've been following the Acre Jam that's going to happen on New Year's?
Where?
Down in Florida at the Acre brand.
Camp. Oh, Acres. I thought you said Anchor.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Acre.
Yeah.
My bad. Yeah. Acre.
They just jumped in with a new sponsor. Jumped in with them too.
Ooh, let's go look.
Acre brand's got like some shit going on over there.
Yeah, they do.
Give it up to Jay Smooth. You know?
Yeah.
Really good.
Jay Smooth and Will.
Jeremy. Jeremy's good.
Shit. Who's the other guy behind Acre? Will
Grant.
Will Grant. Thanks. Open your eyes, Rick.
Hey, no problem. Hey, I got you.
I knew the pre-show was gonna fuck us.
Looks like I got company tonight.
Hey, it's all right. Hey, I'll be here the whole time.
He'll be here all night. Don't worry. He'll be here till tomorrow morning. Anytime you want, just talk back in. He'll be here.
Oh, is somebody gonna be able to sit in Rick's seat here in a minute? All right, I'm pulling up Acre brand. Let's see what we got going on. That is nuts.
Like I said, there's no one in the bathroom. Just unplug it and move it out here. Big deal. Oh, well, then why you messing with it?
Let's see. You
can't be a pro and a pussy.
Dirty Knobs tomorrow with Big Kevin, Hollywood, and Danny over there from Vintage BMX Racing over there on YouTube. They got a live show going on tomorrow. Nick Long got a lot of shit going on over there, and just posted of if any track operators are looking forward to a fleet of Huffy bikes. He's a guy. Reed Boggs. We talked a lot about Reed Boggs. Kid is just like a full blown sender.
Wait, we didn't really talk about him.
We haven't talked about him. Shit.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, we didn't.
What you had told me about this earlier, and this kid is he got the deal from Kim Kardashian's company Skims, and
yes, sir.
So, like, first of all, don't shit on this company. So, they're just an apparel company. Yes, they're for, fucking fluffy people to look skinnier. However, they make stuff for dudes and chicks, so very affordable. Like, I was looking on their website, like, they make just normal, like, boxers and T-shirts and pants and everything, right? They're kind of like, there's a company I saw them at the airport, Spanx. However, like, they're not just that. So, like, my thing about this was, Rick, you and I were talking about this. Are people going to shit on him for writing for this company? Because, like, I hope they don't shit on him and they actually spend a few minutes, like, going over and looking at the website, because, like, the company offers, like, good, very, very good stuff. All right. And like the kid is looking outside of the box of, your typical sponsors. And we've always said, like, corporate sponsors are, like, hey, our corporate sponsors, the thing that could bail out BMX racing, blah, blah, blah. Well, this guy's done it, right? He brought in a corporate sponsor outside of mountain biking, right? So it's granted, it's attached to Kim Kardashian, who is a absolutely no talent fucking hoe, but she's got money and she's got companies. But like,
Right, Nelson.
Right. He found a way. He's got a hook. And they offer just everyday stuff that you need, right? So, like, good for them, good for him, and hopefully the mountain bike culture like picks up on this. Like, hey man, everything that they're doing is something you need, right? Everything they offer is something you need, and you go buy from them because they sponsor that MTB. Gmo, I'll actually ask your question in a second. But what we were discussing is, like, we constantly hear from these old school heads, corporate sponsors is what BMX racing needs. Like, I have very different opinions on this. I'll get on my soapbox in a few minutes about this. But this guy found a corporate sponsor outside of mountain biking. It's an apparel company. It's all it boils down to. Go look them up. Make fun of them all you want. It's just an apparel company. They sell stuff you need to have anyway. My question I propose, and I said this to Rick earlier, was if somebody in BMX racing had this kind of sponsorship, who would get behind that company? And me, call me the pessimist, I don't think many would. Even though, like, we're always said, like, oh, outside sponsors is what's needed. I don't believe that if, like, say like Joris or Wood got a sponsor like this, anybody in our sport's going to go to that company and buy the everyday things that they give or sell. I don't. And I'd love somebody to tell me I'm wrong. And look, their boxers, their T-shirts, their pants, all that stuff. It's right there priced with anywhere you go. The Old Navy's, Duluth, or anywhere you go shopping. But I looked at it and I'm like, what a great deal for him. I mean, this headline's terrible because they said they partner with Kim Kardashian. That's not the truth. It's a company she's part of. But like, like if it was BMX related, okay, so let's put it in that. Who's gonna go over and like, okay, cool, man, they're sponsoring this BMX Pro, and then start buying this everyday product that you need from them because they're sponsoring the pros. Like, my thing is, I don't think our culture, our BMX is going to do it.
Hey, very, very valid. Like, legit, bro. Honestly, is what it is.
While you're talking, I'm going to pull up their website just to show everybody.
See it day in and day out. On what's popular, what's not, this, that, the other. Hey, what venue is popping? Another venue not popping. So you know what? You get the fucking the nonchalant freaking cabaret district thing.
Sunday, sell it on Monday.
True. Yeah.
That's a great point.
Hey, coming up from the birthday boy over there, freaking Robbie.
Nick Valencia, you're not wrong. We should do it.
You're not gonna go and fucking
whatever it takes, right, to keep the sport going.
Facilitate. You gotta keep the shit going on.
And again, like I'm just literally flying over. Like they sell socks, pajamas, bottoms,
Right.
hoodies, and all the stuff. It's not crazy expensive. It's right in the ballpark of like a quality product. But like, imagine like a Cam Wood rolling in with this sponsor. Are we going to go? Or is our culture like, hey, I'm only going if I got a bro deal? We should.
If Cam Wood wears it, the kids are going to wear it. The kids that like Cam Wood or Larson or
So-
Chevy or Barry or whoever, if you're wearing their stuff, the kids are going to want it.
Yep.
Do you think that would translate, though, being a company outside of BMX?
Yes,
You do. Okay.
I do.
Okay.
I would. I mean, because obviously they're sponsored by it, so you're not really sure. You can buy one thing from them to find out if you like it or not. If you like that, then you try something else. But if it sponsors a BMX, or why not? I don't know. That's just that. Not everybody feels that way, but I mean, if it's going to help the sport, I mean, buy a couple of T-shirts or a pack of underwear or a pack of socks or whatever from a company that might be sponsoring a BMXer. That's not a bad deal. You're going to pay for the same shit for it anyway.
Yep.
And I really hope that more people have that, like that openness.
Mentality.
Right? Yeah, for sure. Because it's not like again, like I'm scrolling through as quick as I can. None of the stuff is like crazy expensive. You're looking at like a mid-quality product, a high-quality product. It's not expensive. Okay, like this isn't expensive.
Because when you put that name to it, you think it's going to be pricier than hell.
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, I'm like, you got a 3-pack of boxers for $46. That's like, sure, I can go to Myers and get fucking shit cheaper, or but like, you're buying it again. Like, it's right there. It's right in the ballpark.
Be nice if we had a Myers over here.
I'm sorry, it's an East Coast thing. It's not a West Coast thing. Rick ain't getting this one. Fucking dude needs to wake up.
Pussy. Can't be a pro and a pussy, Rick.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Facts.
So, I'd like to hear what you guys are thinking if you're still in the chat. Is this going to help? Would it be? Ethica needs to do it BMX style. Ethica does, they sponsor pros, right?
In freestyle, I think, right?
I thought there was a racer.
Just a little bit.
I'm not sure.
But again, my point is like, this is stuff like, we buy. Like we
right, the stuff you have to have every day to walk out of the house. Yeah, underwear, socks, T-shirts, shorts, pants.
And granted, like there's some stuff that no, it's not, but like it's right there, right? So I look at it like it's kind of like buying a Barry shirt. I got a ton of T-shirts, but I'm buying a Barry T-shirt to support the guy because that's what he's doing. But if this is a company, like I don't want to shit on the company because it's their money that's supporting them.
Right. I agree. Connor feels to have Ralph Lauren as a sponsor during the Olympics.
Who?
I'm not sure. Connor. Did you have Ralph Lauren?
No, Ralph Lauren sponsored the entire athletes, like all of them. Oh. So like when they walked out, Ralph Lauren sponsored the opening ceremony, so they all wore Ralph Lauren outfits. Yeah, Mike, I got to toss it to you real quick.
Yeah, no, I'm just curious. I mean, that's a good because someone had to sponsor all that stuff. 900-point weekend at Rock Island Indoor BMX plus BMX World Championships of Concrete, January 1st through the 5th at East Moline BMX.
Yep.
Paul DePew. Thank you, Paul, for sending that in. Appreciate you. We've sent Courtney like 5 of those Blink jerseys. All right, there you go. Got a caller coming in. Oh my God, who could this possibly be? Hello. Hey. Talking to you now.
Just waiting for you to talk about it.
What's going on?
I'm out here just hiding in a tree waiting to shoot some reindeer.
Oh, really? Already? Dude, you got a long wait, man. You got to starve up there. I knew you said something about a diet, but I don't think it was that serious.
Oh,
Shit.
yeah. Hey, you know what I learned about reindeer today? If you're not the lean reindeer, the scenery never changes.
Wow.
Wow. Insight from the great Mike Miranda.
Yeah, for sure.
There you go, people. There's your knowledge for the day.
Oh man, there's your dirty knowledge.
Dirty knowledge, yeah. Shit.
Oh,
You at home living life or what?
Oh, brother, I'm at home living large.
Good for you, man.
Good to be home.
So
Yeah,
I imagine it is.
In the garage working on bikes, which is always great to do. It's my pastime.
Right.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff.
How did your hell track qualifier go last weekend?
Oh man, so much fun. Came out with and had a lot of great cool bikes to look at. And always, whenever it's always fun to have Bill Allen around because people lose their minds when they see him.
Right.
And then we had a good local race, which is fun. And then that was the last race of the season for us here at Wheelhouse BMX. So now we got some time off to do a few things on the track and a few things to grow in our community and have some fun off time.
There you go. Yeah, my buddy came down to your race.
That a baby.
And won his class and won some trophy for something else. I don't remember what it was for. One of those cups you have.
All right.
Oh, Bill Shaw. He's a 5660 cruiser, I think. Now.
Oh yeah, Bill Shaw.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, my buddy.
Yeah, man. Listen, at our track, we're like I'd say we're like the minor league baseball team. We do all kinds of crazy shit to keep it fun.
Yeah, like the Savannah Bananas.
That a baby.
We are the Savannah Bananas of BMX.
That's what I'm talking about. You know what? That means you're going to have a good time. You go to Wheelhouse BMX.
Well, dude, if you come around me, you're going to have a good time whether you want to or not.
We kind of had no choice right there.
Yeah. Oh, I can verify that, and I can justify it and say it's true and whatever. Stamp it. Yeah, it's a fact.
Wait till they get me on that Mighty Mo's cruise. I'm going to poke a hole in the side of that boat.
Wow.
Now I know I'm not going on a cruise.
Oh, no, come on.
Fuck no, I don't. I love swimming, but not that far. I'm good for a little bit, but across the pool. But yeah, no.
All the way across the pond.
All the way across the pond. A little rough.
Could you imagine Mike in Mexico in the Jamaica?
Oh yes, absolutely, because he loves Tecates and tequila.
Woo!
Dude, it would be a never-ending party.
Dude, I don't know if they have cruises to Tijuana, but sign me up.
Hey, fuck, we got a buddy who's got a house in Tijuana in a gated community, bro. We got access to. All you gotta do is have a passport.
Dude, I got a passport and a billy goat. I'll bring them both.
That baby.
Tell the billy goat you won't need a passport if you got a billy goat. Shit, they'll let you for free. Trade.
Yeah.
Shit. Hey, what can you tell me about the GT shutting down?
Oh man, what? Hold on. Isn't that it's a sad situation?
It really is.
But it's just business, and Pawn Holdings, which owns several bike companies,
Right.
has to look at the dollar and cents of it, and it's just a number on a spreadsheet, unfortunately.
Right.
And when you look at the way the bicycle industry is right now, the lack of bike sales after COVID and their move to Southern California, which was expensive, you factor all that stuff in, it's hard to be profitable.
Oh, I bet.
And to a big company like Pawn, profitability has got to be the most important thing. And if you're giving bikes away, buy one get one free, or you're selling bikes, inexpensively, you don't make a profit, and it's gonna catch up to you at some point.
Right.
So they just made a business decision about bicycles in North America. That doesn't mean they didn't want to sell the brand. They want to keep the brand. So who's to say that this won't pop back up at some point in North America? But for now, it doesn't make enough profit to keep going.
Makes sense. It just does. I mean, it's funny because we talked about it last week on the show, and all of a sudden there's pop-up podcasts everywhere talking about it, and it was just like, wow, this is crazy. I mean, it sucks because GT's been such a big part of our BMX history and our pastime, and I mean, we've all ridden a GT at some point. Whether we raced it or not is another story, but we've all ridden them, and now they're going to not be making them anymore. It's kind of rough.
Well, I'd say two things. One is that Craig Turner's going to keep making them, and number two is just because they're shutting down production now and selling off all of their inventory, And basically, all the BMX bikes are already all sold out. They're already gone.
Really?
Yeah, they're all sold out.
Wow. So much for that theory.
There are still some more bikes coming in, but I think all the BMX bikes are sold. And they're going to have enough inventory. Their plan is to be rid of all the inventory by the end of April. That's the plan. So the other thing I tell you is, who knows? Who knows what happens in a year or two?
Right. Oh yeah. You never know. BMX will make a big comeback, and they want to get back in the game.
Yeah. Look at Torker. Look at Race Inc.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Mike, aren't those like Torker and Race Inc., aren't those licensing deals though? They're not actually like the company making them, right?
I'm sorry. Hey, Big Mike,
Are they?
Mike, I can call him, and then he comes over the whole like through my board and your board. You want me to call him?
Hey, Mike, Justin's going to call you because it'll be easier right now for the whole website, so everybody can hear you. Is that okay? Yeah, he's going to call you right now on your phone.
Okay.
Okay.
Do I hang up with you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Thanks, Mike. Yeah.
Okay, let me put my pants back on.
That son of a bitch. That son of a bitch. You better take your underwear. You better not put your pants on. You better take your underwear off, Mike.
It's a good thing that hey, listen, I have to keep it on speaker because I need both hands.
Attaboy.
Oh my God, Mike, you're killing me, bro. God, I love hanging out with you.
This guy keeps it.
Mike Miranda checking in.
He didn't take his pants off like bowling alley a couple weeks ago when he was here. When he rides by his bike through the goddamn.
It's different, dude. It's different.
Is that the voice of the okayest co-announcer?
Yeah. He's kind of alive. He's kind of here.
Yeah. He's Mike. The over and under is at 20 minutes.
Hey, like I said, his keys are in my pocket. He ain't going nowhere.
Perfect.
20. I'm gonna give him 50. If I quit kicking him, it'd have been a long time ago.
Yeah.
But I keep kicking him to wake him back up.
So what I was asking is, isn't the Race Inc. and Torker deal? Those are licensing deals, right? It's not like that company or somebody bought that is making them. They're just making them using the name. Or am I wrong?
No, you're correct. Well, it depends on how you look at it.
Okay.
The entire bike industry is, for most companies, except Giant and Marin, I mean, very few companies make their own bikes, right? They're all being purchased from another factory. And as far as GT goes, you could argue the same thing. It's a company that has bought. GT has traded hands, what, 5 times, 6 times?
Yeah. Well, you'd know better than any of us.
Yes. So the company GT has been bought and sold 5 or 6 times already. So it's to me, it's as pure as any other one, except for maybe someone like Supercross or S&M. Everyone else has been bought and sold and is using the brand name of somebody else. That somebody else started, but somebody else has taken the balls and the money and started it up again. Mm-hmm. So even Haro, that's not Bob Haro's company anymore. That's somebody else who's been running that company now.
That's a great point. It hasn't been him in a while, right?
No, correct. So it's I'm sentimental about GT for the same reason a lot of other people are. I rode a GT. I posted a picture today of me in 1977 riding a GT. But I also went to work for GT in 1987. Yep. So it's I'm like many other people that it was the launching pad for me to race BMX at a higher level, even though I didn't because I sucked. But then it gave me a launching pad into a bike career, and that's what GT has been, in my opinion, even better, is getting people in the bike industry.
Okay, so here's a question for you. There's companies that are doing fine right now. Like, granted, so here I'm going to throw a couple names out, and then I'm going to preface this with a question. Okay, so all companies are struggling in one way or another. However, like some are doing better than others, right? So that's my caveat to what I'm going to say. So you got a company like a Standard or an S&M that they're not. They're probably not. They're not at the point like a GT where they're like we can't do it anymore, right?
That's right.
Now,
That's right.
I understand.
There are companies doing better than others, but I would venture to say that no company is doing the numbers they were pre-COVID, like 2019 numbers.
100%. I agree. 100%.
Yeah, forget COVID numbers. Though that's just off the charts. You can't even look at those.
I feel like that's a time we have to.
Go ahead.
That's a time, and I'm doing like a little thing with the hands, like a timeline thing, like here to here. You just need to almost eliminate right out of because like it's just whether it was car sales, motorcycle sales, or even bike sales, like that's just there were so many things that changed in our country, in our world, right? That affected it. But
well, that's not the only factor, Justin. If you look at from the 10,000 foot view, the birth rate in America is lower. That means there's less kids. Then when you have less kids, how many of those kids this Christmas are going to run to the Christmas tree, and there's going to be a bike and an iPad, and they're going to be excited about the iPad, not the bicycle, not like we were.
It's a good point.
Yep.
Right. And George, so Gmo said rider-owned brands versus corporate ownership, which is kind of where it was going with this. So, like Rick and I, before he passed out, we were having this good conversation earlier where I'm like, look, I feel that the rider-owned brands, and I don't want to sound like I'm shitting on corporate-owned. I don't. But, like, rider-owned brands are, like, they're so in tuned to like every little heartbeat of our tiny little sport of BMX racing that they can shift, they can move, they can pivot on a dime quicker than a larger corporation can. So when you're looking at like buying production time as a larger corporation, right? Like that is months, that's years out, and you're tied to it. Where like, you know, a rider-owned company, the only thing they're looking at is like, I'm predicting how much steel I need to buy. If I get shit on and something changes, I still have the steel. I'm still going to make the bike sooner or later. I just adjust my prices, but I'm going to be I'll probably have a deficit for a while, but I'll be okay. And my question with that is that a real thing to look at? Because like who we're hearing that is checking out of the sport that's not doing good are the companies tied to very large corporations.
Well, I think that you are correct, but not the exact same reason.
I'm happy to be wrong.
Corporations have a higher overhead, right?
Ooh, great point.
You've got the president, the vice president, the president of accounting, the president of customer service. You have all these layers and all the costs and the larger building, everything else. Where you don't have that typically in a rider-owned company. You're talking about a handful of employees. Secondly, when they make, when a larger company has production, they have to book production. You're right. It takes longer and it's harder to make changes, but they also don't pay for as much for production. A smaller company, they're typically not making their bikes either. They're ordering from a factory in Taiwan or China, so they're still booking production.
Yeah, that's a big tough one.
What?
Yeah.
Is he slept through most of this?
Slept through the whole thing.
I'm sorry. Did somebody wake Rick up? What happened?
Yeah, somebody. Yeah, he woke up all of a sudden.
So the overhead part, like that was the wild card I hadn't thought of, and you're right. Like the production part is lower, and even the cost of material, right? So like, I know this like. Dealing with appliances in my line of work, like the product you're getting, the material that you have in appliances is different than if it was made here or overseas. So there is a lesser cost, lesser overhead. I failed to look at it like mass numbers, like you like your experience would, right? Like like here's 500 frames to 5,000 frames, right?
Right, correct. And when you're booking production from a factory, you're not you're thinking of a one company buying 5 sets of frames as opposed to GT, who is buying thousands of bikes from that factory. They're just different frames, different types. But that gives you better pricing. But there's one thing else to consider. A big company like that has to pick up my bar tab, and that'll break you.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
That's a big tab too. Let me tell you what. I've seen that tab.
I'm going to tell you right now, Manteca. When I leave Manteca, the water level is down.
No,
from all the ice.
It's not down because y'all leave your piss there, so it always balances out. Because you're all drinking that beer and just pissing it right out.
Yeah, El Jardín, baby.
Oh man, don't tell them about the tacos. Please don't tell them about the special tacos.
Mike, I really do appreciate you taking the time to explain this, right? Because there's a lot of unknown in it and a lot of assumptions that like what you're talking about is like kind of Nick Valencia is breaking it down a little bit too in our chat. Excuse me, but like,
well, having been part of the company for so long and now I've spoke to several people at the company about it. It's sad. It's sad. I wish it would have had a different ending. I'll tell you that employees have attempted to purchase the company, but the mothership does not want to sell the brand. So that's, to me, is a good sign. There's
possibilities still in the future.
Whether we see GT again in the next year or two, doesn't matter. We'll always be fans of GT.
Right.
We'll always be fans of GT. And
Yep.
Gary Turner, gosh, who can say anything bad about that guy? He's awesome. Can't wait to see him again.
Wow, Mike, you're the best, man. I don't know what we'd do without you. I'm serious, dude.
no, yeah.
I mean, because I've been meaning to call you all week and have the same conversation with you, but it's like, well, might as well do it live so you don't have to do it twice. But
Yeah.
Well, listen, you know how I feel about you guys, both of you guys. I've told you before, we wouldn't be in this podcast business without you. We'd be talking through Dixie cups without you, the help you guys gave us. And I'm looking forward again to seeing you all at Dirty Fest 3, June 6th, 7th, and 8th. We got a lot of big things planned, a lot of big surprises. It's going to be fantastic.
Mike?
And you should see what Eric Carter has already done to the track. Unbelievable.
really,
Here's the burning question. It's burning like an STD you probably caught at Waterford Oaks back in 90.
Oh, JP.
She said she was 18.
Yeah, that's the best you can do. Best you can do. Back then, they didn't have vertical IDs, Mike. I understand. Burning question. Like syphilis, it is. Are you going to have Saturday practice?
Yeah, we always have a little practice Saturday morning, always.
There you go. There we go.
We don't do registration on Saturday. We tried not to do registration on Saturday. Right. It was because people showed up, didn't take the time to read that we don't do registration on Saturday. But we ended up having to do it because so many people showed up that it backed up our beginning of our motos. But that's okay. We want it again. We're not serious racing. This is racing for fun. So if you show up on Saturday and you didn't sign up, we're going to let you in. We're going to call it the Donnie Cameron rule. We're going to let you in no matter what.
oh shit! You did not just go there, son of a bitch. Fucking Mike.
Man, this is
You know I love me some Uncle Donnie. The hand has spoken.
Oh shit! He's coming here for Christmas, bro. Trust me, I know all about Uncle Donnie.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
grab a hold of that guy by his whiskers and pull him under the mistletoe and give him a kiss from Uncle Hollywood.
You know what? I'm gonna hold that off until you get here, and I'll let you do that one for yourself. Okay? I mean, I don't want to take anything from you. So,
Hey, Justin, seriously, do all you can to get you and Melissa out, and Chris, bring them all to Dirty Fest. You'll have the time of your life. It'll blow your mind.
hey, are you gonna be out west a little bit further before Dirty Fest?
Oh yeah. I'll come. I'll see you before. I'll see you probably end of January, beginning of February.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah, I'll come see you.
How far do you think he's gonna go?
To my house. You don't have to go any further than I am. He stops here and it's good. I don't give a shit where else he goes. He got to stop here because I got 3 bottles of Trace Amigos in the damn cabinet.
Yeah, I'm just
that I bought because of him. So I'm not drinking by myself. Screw that. I've tried. It doesn't work very well.
Hey,
can I just say one last time? I really appreciate what you guys do for the sport of BMX, and for guys like me, you're absolutely the best entertainment I can find on a Saturday night with my pants on.
Bullshit! You make your own entertainment. Don't give me that crap. And you know what? There's no freaking midgets over there in Arizona anyway. So
I said with my pants on.
With his pants on. That still doesn't matter. You make your own entertainment. Hey, Mike, thanks for calling in, man. I appreciate you. We love you.
Yeah, but hey, listen, Merry Christmas to you all. Merry Christmas to you all.
Tell your wife we said Merry Christmas, and we'll see you in January, early February.
Yes, sir.
Bye, Sierra.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Bye now.
His ass, would you please?
Go get his ass.
That's a dude right there.
Oh, he's such a great guy. I mean,
hey, I heard you're doing a show.
If you don't know Mike,
like
Miranda,
right now, no, we've been doing a show.
Unfortunately, a lot of people don't know Mike Miranda because he is Mike Miranda. He's always on the road. If you're not in a bike company, he is one of the greatest guys you will ever meet in your life.
You got that shit right.
Nice guy, all for about the sport, all about helping people. I mean, he's one of the ones that the heavens set down for us to help us all out, and he does a great job of it. So, and his wife must be a saint because she puts up with this bullshit. So,
man, you ain't lying.
And I mean, I like her. I've met her a couple times. She's cool as hell, but I didn't think she was that cool to put up with Mike shit for this long.
She's a whole lot cooler than fucking Hollywood is.
Oh, well, hell, I can say the same thing about my wife. Why she puts up with my shit's beyond me, but she does. So, and Melissa does the same shit for Justin because God knows he's a pain in the ass. So, but we all are. What it is, what it is. If it weren't for the women we were married to or living with or supposed to be buying a ring for or whatever, then we wouldn't be who we are.
Man, look at you coming in.
And some of us are just fucking we're done. It is what it is.
Oh, hey, yeah, you ain't
what
lying.
It is. So, yep. Mike, thank you, man. We really appreciate you, bro. We'll see you in a couple weeks or a month. About a month. Yep. And Rick will wake up here pretty quick. He'll start talking, but until then.
No. Hey.
What do you think, Justin? Good night tonight?
Been good.
I mean, that Mike interview or Mike talking to Mike was definitely kind of breaks things down, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, who did that too?
What? The fuck did you just say?
Anyway, Justin,
who lined up freaking Hollywood?
Who do you think?
Me.
Okay. Yep. Rick. Thank you, Rick.
God damn it.
Thank you, Rick.
Christ,
Appreciate
dude,
that.
I need that shoulder for fucking weeks.
Over to you. Over to you, James.
Hey. Roll over and fucking put your pillow back underneath your head and go back to sleep.
I'm gonna do the same damn thing.
Yeah, in my living room. You ain't going home.
Nope. Okay.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit what you got. You're sleeping in the house.
The posse's coming.
I don't give a shit. The posse will be there when you get there in the morning.
That's all good.
At 3 or 4.
You better.
What do you think, Justin? Good night.
What do you want to eat?
Great night.
Pretty good show, huh? Another great mixed open.
Always.
I mean,
always.
They ever aren't. As far as we're concerned,
the mixed open show, baby. Come on, son.
Dude, they're always fun. It's like, of course, an hour and a half delay kind of sucked, but which we are sorry for. That's shit happens, but
nothing we can do about it.
Always fun hanging out. I mean, God, I wish Michigan was a little bit closer.
Yeah,
a lot easier.
Wish it wasn't fucking 11 or what is it? 4.5 hour flight to you guys.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking Rick could just all the money he's making these days. He can just buy me a ticket next year. We'll both go. He's single. Fuck, why not? He got more money than the rest of us.
Here we fucking go.
Us married fuckers ain't got no money.
Next thing you know, I'm gonna have fucking.
Is that dude? Does he pay child support?
You got carbon rims. What the fuck more do you want?
No, I'm gonna go.
But you ain't
with Gilly.
With Gilly? Who's
Billy?
Billy. We're going to Gilly. Gilly's in Texas.
Billy.
Billy. That Gate 9, you mean?
The Gate 9 guy.
Yeah, I know who Billy is. Thanks. I just got my Gate 9 hat a week ago, finally.
Well, I mean, being part of society, how do you feel?
It's kind of strange.
Feel good?
You know, yeah. He got his fucking hoodie months ago.
I deal with Jen. I don't deal with Billy.
You're so full of shit,
Don't
bro.
give me
Jen
that
only puts
crap,
up with
dude.
you when she has to. Billy is the one that's
I'm all 5'4", dude.
5'4" on a good day.
Well, you know what? She ain't got a lot to worry about.
Short of that, we're midget status on the pole dancing.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Hey, did you see that video? Who was it posted that video of me dancing with Rick's wife? Was it you? Oh, that was so fucking... Dude, I like to fucking die. Did you see that?
With whose wife?
Your little midget wife.
I said when Mike has to entertain Rick's girlfriends.
Full-grown guy, little girl. Yeah, it was funnier than shit, bro.
Say?
Swung around, she ran off the floor and then fell on her face. It was awesome.
Okay, sounds like a regular day for her.
Yeah, exactly. It was funnier than shit.
Hey, a good time.
Good thing we have friends. That's all I can say. Just send a shit like that to laugh about because it had been a pretty rough day up to that point. I'm not gonna lie, Justin. I saw that it really changed the way the rest of my day went because I was pissed off with the world. I saw that. I'm like, well, I don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna start sharing you the stuff that I share with Rick. Because if that changed your day, the shit that I send Rick will make your day. Because it dude.
Great. What the?
I fear. I delete the shit Rick and I talk about and share to each other because I'm afraid if I leave my phone somewhere and they pick it up, I'm immediately fucking going to jail. The shit. It is the most anti-Semitic, racist, whatever religion, like you hate religion or whatever. It literally the shit Rick and I send each other checks all the boxes of like what you can't share and tell each other about. And I'm like, I literally like daily. I'm like, well, social media. I said daily. I tell Rick, I'm done with social media. It's fucking 11:30 in the morning, and I'm like, I'm done because whatever I share with him at that point is so horrible. It's so sexist, so racist, so goddamn. It's like anti-religious or anti-Semitic, whatever it is. I'm like, I'm done. I'm fucking done. And like in Instagram, if you guys don't know, like Instagram is the worst. So like I started. I was talking to a friend of mine a while ago about shooting, right? And I don't know, the phone heard me say something about like, hey man, just make sure you shoot them twice and they're running at you. You're good to go if it's a home invasion, like making a joke. Oh my God, the shit Instagram now shares with me. Like, just straight up, there's channels on Instagram of people just getting blown away on home invasions. There's like people just getting smoked in car accidents. And I'm like, this is the shit I share with other people. And I'm like, how? When I see stuff online of people like, I'm so upset about whatever political shit they're butthurt about, I'm like, you have no idea what's out there. You have no idea. Like, I watched a person today get ejected from an 18-wheeler. Okay. So, like, think of like a big city, like the expressways, multiple, like high, low, middle lanes. A dude gets hit. His truck gets hit. He hits the side of the thing, gets ejected out of his truck. And then there's a security camera that catches him right before he lands, and he gets smoked by an E vehicle. This is the stuff. Like, thank you, Instagram. Who's calling?
His son.
Oh.
Yeah. No, the shit that's on the internet is just completely out of control.
If that made your day, I got you the rest of the week.
Dude, I mean, I was having an update. I saw that. I'm like, especially when she lip-skitted. When she lip-skitted, that was the icing on the cake for me. I was like, oh, yeah, she's fucked up. Even Rick's going to get laid on that one.
Oh, dude.
Let's go. Hey, the team needs a little bit of that.
Okay, hold on. I'm skimming through real quick. This motocross shit. I'm sorry, Robert. I don't follow it that well. Let me make sure we're hitting all the stuff in the chat. None of you fuckers understand what is underwater. The world has only explored 6%. actually, John, you bring up a great point. Funny you bring that up. We have actually spent more time learning more of outer space than we have the underworld. You're welcome. He just made a comment in the chat. No, actually, I do know. I do know. I really do. So Family Guy talk. Merry Christmas. Thanks, Krish. Rick cannot pole dance. Don't pole dance.
What the fuck?
I don't know, dude. I'm reading comments.
What kind of bullshit is that?
Truth.
Shit.
People just talking the truth, bro. That's all.
Yeah.
Good gravy. Swear to God.
I
got 2.0 getting ready to pick me up here. I'm gonna have to come. I
You
gotta
want
come
your
up,
truck again, huh?
huh?
You want your truck again?
Yeah. I
Exactly.
gotta come up with a good rebuttal for tomorrow.
Hey, did you when you put those stickers on there that I shared that you have on them now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you squeegee them out about the MILFs and the moms and the
There's a couple out there, like the important ones.
Did you?
You
He
know?
always rubs. I mean, squeegees it out.
I'm always about rubbing this shit
Thank
out.
you for taking the lead on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we know who we're talking to.
Keep it loose, keep it tight, baby.
It's only negotiated by. I'm gonna stop.
Birthday boy.
Oh.
You're gonna need to know,
TMI, bro. TMI.
you're gonna
Anyway.
need to know basis
Yeah.
over there, Robbie.
Scott Sloan,
No
thank
one
you.
needs to know some of this shit. I'll tell you that right now.
Scott Sloan, Mr. Old School, thanks for joining us this evening. Gate 9. Always happy you're here.
Did old school chime in?
Yeah, a couple times earlier. He said your big ass head is blocking the on air sign.
Oh, gotta love fucking old school.
It's the angle of the
Sorry,
camera,
Old School.
dude.
He got renamed it.
I said, "What up, boys?" He said, "I can't see the other." Yeah. John Gaynor, let's get a vintage BMX show together.
Oh, Gainer, yeah, Gainer.
He just bought another Patterson, man.
Yeah, he has a whole bunch of shit going on. Like Gainer needs to go and talk to Beers.
Gainer's a great guy. He is a legitimate love for the sport.
Let me tell you, man.
He works with the Pattersons.
Yeah, I respect that old school stuff, dude. I'm not the one you want to do that old school show with. I don't know shit about it.
Yeah, I know. I mean, he lives out here by us.
Does
He's in the Bay Area, so.
Yeah,
But we do need to have one. But
earlier I was
always nice having it at a track.
Earlier I was talking about like tying in this thing with like Clayton John. I don't know if I finished it. It was like we're on the boat and Alicia is on the boat. You guys know who she is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So she's like 23. She races on and off, but she's always racing. She like she does a couple races a year. I've known her since she was 3. I've known her whole family. And you know, she's always raced. But there was this thing that I was observing that happened. And I'm not sure how I can like go into this without it sounding shitty. But we're sitting there and there was various people around us and there were people kind of quizzing her on if she knew certain like mid-school and old school stuff about BMX. And I realized like, and I'm just going to say it. I don't got no other way to say it, Mike. It's what I fucking hate about this sport. The sport is like one that hinges on the fact of like, you're not cool enough unless you know enough about the sport. So there were people asking her, and she's again 23, casual racer. You know, she's done the locals. A couple years back, she went to Grands, you know, as a novice. And, you know, she just fucking races to have fun. She is exactly the example that our sport needs more people of. Those casual racers that will spend money to have fun doing the sport, right? So this is what I'm looking at it. I'm here, and this is happening there, and I'm watching it. They're like, "Oh, do you know who so and so is?" She's like, "No," because again, she's like, she knows locals. The only big national she knows is like, I don't fucking the 4th of July race down in the outdoor steel wheels race and like a couple other places, right? Like not a not a mega racer, but like a casual racer that makes a good amount of money that goes in races to have fun. But isn't doing it all the fucking time. And I'm like, that's what our sport needs. And I look at it like golf. Mike, if you and I go play golf next week, we're going to spend probably a couple $100 to go play golf. We don't spend a couple $100 every weekend to play golf, right? No. We're going to go, we're going to have fun, we're going to spend some money playing golf. So I looked at this and I'm watching this happen, and it was almost like there was a couple people quizzing her on her
knowledge.
Well, it wasn't even knowledge. It was like, are you, like, I'm validating you on. Like, you're not a BMXer unless you know this. First and foremost, go fuck yourself. You're a BMXer if you throw your leg over whatever bike you have. So absolutely. Fuck right off, okay? And I'm very, very opinionated on this because there is a problem in our sport with this. Like, you're not core enough. You're not cool enough. And that's the problem. That's why fucking freestyle wins. Like, you can go to a skate park on some shitbox $99 fucking bike and have fun. No one gives a shit. You show up to the bike track with a $99 bike, everyone wants to shit on you.
Yep.
We need to fix this. We need to fix this. Okay.
Yes.
So I'm watching this happen, and again, I've literally taken this kid around with me to races. Like I've known her since she was 3. She got back into riding at like 14 or 15, and like I've taken her everywhere. So I'm watching this on the cruise. Now she's 23. She's like finishing up her nursing degree. She races when she can. She's got these fucking people. Like, you don't know who Clayton John is. You don't know who this is. You don't know who that is. She's like, no, I don't.
How old is she? 23?
Yeah. And there's a bunch of these judgmental dickweeds, like, judging her on her fucking knowledge. And I'm like, this is a very big stigma in our sport. Because, like, I've dealt with it. Like, I don't fucking care or know most of the shit about old school, and I'll never give a fuck. I will not. Okay? Because it didn't partake with me. And, like, you're right, Chris. The factory dads are part of it. But, like, at the same time, there's these assholes that hang out in the sport that literally cling to this knowledge. And that's all they fucking have left. And my thing is, like, go fuck off, okay? Because this is what holds a barrier of people sticking around, like, really sticking around. Because, like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm watching this with her. I don't give a fuck if she knows who 98% of the people that I've interviewed on our show. I don't care if she knows who they are. All I'm worried about is that when she gets on the bike, she goes out and has fun.
Exactly.
I don't care if she knows. I don't care if she knows who Drew Polk is, Greg Hill, Barry, or any of them. Like none of them. None of them. And that is like I witnessed this happen, and I told Rick earlier, like I had to bring this up tonight because like I know it happens to so many people, and like. It happens in various degrees. Like, oh, if you don't have the latest and greatest, you're not, if you don't have carbon this, carbon that, go fuck off. Take your bike and race and have fun. If you don't know who Brian Foster is, if you don't know who, the Patterson brothers, get the fuck out of here. Okay. One, our sport has done a horrible job of archiving it. But again, do you really think the 13-year-old kid at the basketball court right now truly knows who Michael Jordan, Charles Barkley, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is? Fuck
Magic
no.
Johnson, all those guys.
No. And it really fucking irked me off because I'm thinking, dude, fuck it. You get on your fucking bike. Stop shitting on racing. Stop shitting on the sport. And go have some fun. And I know there's going to be the people that this was spoken from. I can't answer your call. That know who I'm talking about because they were there. And I'll say the same to them. Like, stop being irrelevant and start being relevant. Okay, no one cares about your negative shit talking anymore. No one cares. It's old. But like, you can't judge people on what they know because it doesn't fucking matter. The greatest part of our sport is literally taking whatever you have, putting your leg over it, and rolling down that hill. That's it. It's all that fucking matters.
Look where the sport started at. It was nothing special. You threw your leg over what you had and you raced.
I don't give a shit if Gmo, fuck that place. First of all, like, I'm friends with the guy that runs No Hold Bars. I call him a friend, but No Hold Bars is literally does nothing for BMX. The community in there does nothing. And look, y'all gonna get fucking butthurt, but you're the same people that enjoy when your finger rips through the toilet paper and it goes up your ass. Like, there's nothing positive that comes out of there for the sport. And ban me if you want, but like, I ask this question. The last post you saw in that group that was positive for the sport, I'll wait. Come back to me. But like, yeah, it's full of dudes like that. Like, oh, you didn't get your stamp because it wasn't validated by what you know of the sport. Yeah, I'm continuing this rant because it's wrong. The best part of BMX is what you fucking don't know. What you enjoy doing. It doesn't matter if you got the right gear, the right bike, the bike seat, the right fucking forks. Just, you're there having fun. And we shit on these BMX leagues that really try to isolate it and keep it siloed so that doesn't happen. But it's the best thing that can happen to our sport.
Right.
And then you got these fucktard dads out there like, I see you're on a $200 Mongoose bike. My kid's got a $7,000 insert, whatever fucking douchebag name. Like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but you know, that $20 bike, if I can kick that carbon bike's ass, so the kid's got more heart.
Okay, cool. Your kid wins on that $7,000 bike. Can we measure the fun factor? Probably not, because that fucking dad that's bragging about that $7,000 bike never did jack shit other than just jerk off to BMX Plus and all those race magazines. Never did shit. And the best thing he's going to do is be like, hey, I was at that race that Greg Hill did X, Y, and Z. You were at it, or were you racing? Well, no, I was out. I was literally out in the motos. So you're fucking shut the fuck up. Like,
I was literally there. Like,
I was there. That's it.
Dude,
I really
freaking attrition right there. Like,
it really pissed me off. I'm sorry.
$1,000 bike. He's gonna be pissed off when that other kid beats his ass.
Yeah, but it really pissed me off because I saw that friend of mine literally just enjoys, I don't know, the innocence of the sport. Dude, Alicia goes out, she races, we root for her. She might race once a year, twice a year. We don't give a fuck. We're happy she's there. And then I got people there like, you don't know who this is? You don't know who that is? Like, shut the fuck up. And I don't give a fuck what you think you've done for the sport. And I want to put that exclamation there. I don't care what you think you've done for the sport. It doesn't matter, because this is the reality. We're now in 2024. We're not in 97. We're not in 2007, 2017. This is our sport. Nobody here, you think ripping a fucking hole in toilet paper going up your butthole is going to hurt? Wait till you hear this one. Nobody thinks watching your shitbag races with fucking 900 feet of straightaway is better than what we have right now. Nobody. You. Only fucking you. Like, you are not going to convince me that like the races we watch right now, especially this year's Grands, that Gmo did a fucking fantastic job of covering. Fucking 3 wide going into the last straight. Go fuck yourself. Right. You're not going to convince me that 80-something Grands was better. Yeah, no. Take your Camaro and shove it up your butthole. Get the fuck out of here. And it really pissed me off because that kid like does nothing but just love to ride a bike. And then a bunch of these fucking dickweeds that we are infiltrated with in this sport, they shit on these podcasts. They shit on anybody doing anything that wants to promote the sport because they want to hold it somewhere where they still fucking can shoot fucking ropes while they're jerking off to their fucking BMX magazines. Get the fuck out of here. It's preposterous that they live there, but it's preposterous that we have to entertain it. And I feel like it's okay to tell them to go fucking eat a dick. Because if that person would have continued this much longer, like I was going to tell him, because my BAC was high enough to go eat a dick. And literally, it was like, hey, you don't know this person, that person, this one? And she's like, no. I'm like, no, she's fucking 23, you douchebag. You're fucking 50 or more. Like, you're my age or older. No one her age, younger, should give a fuck until, like, whenever, okay?
When they get our age.
Even then, like, dude, I don't know. And I love this sport. I love it. I'm 5 years into doing podcasts and live stream show. So when I get knocked and I'm going to get called out on this, I'm going to get shit on all these people, I'm going to. And I don't give a fuck, okay? Because I don't live in my parents' basement. And my mom doesn't drive me to races at 47 years old, and I'm still not jerking off to the fact that I met Greg Hill here or there. I literally met him in person. No, I'm sorry. I haven't met him in person, but I've had him on my show a couple times. I've literally met legends in person. Like, the fuck out of here. I don't care what you've done. It's what you're given to the sport. And, like, that is a toxic fucking mindset to have. Like, you're not validated because I did this and you don't know that. Get over it. The only way we're getting past this shit in our sport and making it bigger is as soon as we check that shit right out the fucking window.
Damn, Ricky Carter's watching. What are the odds of that happening?
Right? Hey, right?
You're awake. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Hey, quick question. You think fucking Ricky...
It's been a process, dude. It's been a fucking hard fucking week.
Yeah, you think Ricky knows, like, all them old school people? No, he's a fucking racer.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he knows who some are, but, I mean, he's a kid. He doesn't know... He doesn't know John Cruz. He doesn't know Justin Shepard. He doesn't know those guys.
I don't need to.
You're right. Exactly. Exactly. But that's the point we're making, is that they're giving this girl shit for not knowing who all the old school racers are, and she's racing.
I can't hear him.
Let me give you my TikTok.
And look, BMX World, I'm sorry you just got a 7-minute rant.
Oh, here we fucking go. Holy shit. Oh, good. Hey, good thing.
Some idiot with no profile picture, like some was like, until you all start pedaling up hills and doing some jumps that matter, this is boring BMX.
Wow.
There's like.
Do you hear that, Justin?
I couldn't. I'm sorry.
Until you all start pedaling uphill and do some big jumps, it's all just boring BMX.
He has a point.
Well, I mean, but that's
no fucking point.
But that's a guy that has no profile picture, no nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the point. It's always that guy. It's that guy. And first of all, their jump is a fucking random roller in the middle of a 200-foot straightaway. Like, yeah, that's my jump, and it was uphill. Fuck you, dude. Like,
I mean, don't get me wrong. These guys doing the downhill mountain bike right now. These guys.
No, I'm not comparing them.
They are bad as fuck.
I am not comparing them. Not comparing them.
No. But
sorry, Billy. It's been 30 minutes.
Different sports. It's like watching badminton and tennis.
Yeah,
way two different sports.
I got you.
You know, I mean, so it is what
Thank
it is.
Thank you, Douglas.
Everybody
I do.
has an opinion. They're like assholes. You know, everybody's got one.
And Douglas and Billy and everyone else still hanging around listening. That rant has been brought to you by 5 years of hosting a live stream show and podcast show that has also fostered numerous other shows. And literally, I just continue to hear this shit. And I'm like, this is no fucking way for this sport to continue. First of all, check yourself. If you are truly what you feel is important to the sport, you don't need to take that fucking attitude. Shut the fuck up. You need to take an attitude of like, how can I help you get better at what you're doing? Because you're racing. Like,
I agree with you. The old school guys that are giving back to the sport, they need to be remembered. And thanks.
Fuck yeah, they do. And they will. You know what? They're going to. They will.
The Hills, the Pattersons, the fucking, you know, there's a list. I mean, the Shepherds, I mean, the JV, there's a list a mile long that actually still are involved in our sport that actually help out every year and every opportunity they get. And they need to be appreciated. Because you know what? They're grown-ass men. They could be living their own lives. They don't do shit for the sport. But it's something that's affected. I mean, it's in their heart. Just like it is for us. It's a sport that
they will be remembered. Yes. They will be remembered. 100%. Those that do the shit I watched, no matter what accolades they have or whatever they've done, will never. And I'll fuck, dude, if there's one thing I have to make myself do for the rest of my life, I'll make sure you're never remembered. Ever. Like, ever remembered.
You're that guy. Yeah.
As long as I got fucking 2 people tuning in, I'll make sure they're never remembered. And the people that, like, you just named off, like the Mike Mirandas and the Shepherds and the rest of the community, and I'm sorry I'm forgetting all of you, I'll make sure they're always remembered. And we do a good job with that, but, like, I'll make sure. Yes. Because it's not about what you did, it's about what you're doing and how you're helping it. And, like, that's a big problem. Like, we need to get out of spinning our tires in the mud of that. Like, that is not the way you promote the sport. Constantly saying, like, corporate sponsors make it better. Shut the fuck up. You don't know. That doesn't mean anything. What makes the sport better is you not being a prick and just running to whatever message board and shitting on the fact of whatever little minute thing you can find to shit on the sport. That ain't helping. Like, and I understand it probably happens in most sports, in all sports. But, like, you aren't helping. Get the fuck out of the way. Let somebody that wants to help. Yep. Like, continuously
don't bash a 23-year-old girl who don't know who the ex-pros are.
Yeah,
she don't need that. Yeah. Or she's trying to have fun, have a good time at racing.
It's the only reason she races.
Whatever her motivation is, she's out here having fun, and she's paying the bill for BMX to fucking stay open. And you want to bash on her because you don't know who fucking Pattersons are or who Scott Brythop is? I mean, fuck, she's 23. We're all fucking damn near 60. She shouldn't know. Unless her dad raced and she followed her dad around her whole life, then she should know. But if she did, there's no reason for her to know.
Henry, I didn't mean to shit on your goddamn channel because he's here. I used it as an example. And you can go back and watch what the fuck I had to say. I'm not hiding behind nothing.
No. And it's true, Henry. I mean, it wasn't a bash on your channel or you. It's just some of those people who post on your channel. Call
it what it is. It's the fucking douchebags in there. They're not all douchebags.
Because Henry, you and I talk. I love talking to you. You're the most positive son of a bitch I've ever met in my life.
100%. 100%.
Scares me how positive this guy is.
I do know okay job.
He's the happiest motherfucker I've ever met in my life, and it just makes me sick because I can't be that happy. Sorry. It's my fault, not his, but it's awesome. So, Henry, no shade on you, brother, at all. It's just the posts that come across.
Henry, you're the man.
Yeah. It's
love him.
But hey, thanks for chiming into the show, bro. We really appreciate it.
So there's your 30-minute rant that grinds my gears. And it's not by Chris this week. It's by JT. You guys have a fucking amazing Christmas.
Yep. Same to you guys. Hey, for the Beer Budget BMX show, you guys have a happy holidays, Christmas, New Year's. We'll see you before New Year's. I guarantee
I know.
you. And boy, you think he was bad at night. Wait till next week. It's going to be even worse. So, yeah. Hey, Justin, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year's, and tell Melissa the same thing, and the daughter and all that, Laura, and Billy. You know what? As much as you're an asshole, I love you, bro. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, and we'll talk to you all in about a week.